Hello everyone, it's me, H-Man. I am the creator of FNAF, like FNAF Free Mobile Edition, and this is the developer commentary for the game. Truthfully, I don't have a script, I just have a list of broad topics I want to talk about, but I'm very bad at not rambling, so I'm going to ramble a lot. Anyways, this recording is like 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure I can fit that. Enough of this overdrawn intro. Let's just start the recording. So I have the file right here. This is footage of my 520 mode attempt. 520 mode isn't really that difficult if you know what you're doing. I died twice, both to Freddy. But it's not really that hard if you know how all the characters behave. But then again, I made the game, so maybe I'm just a little biased. Anyways, this phone call, I thought this phone call was kind of creepy, but when I listened back to it, every time I listen to it, it sounds more goofy than it did before, so maybe it isn't actually that good. If you want like a strategy, I don't have a strategy for this game, truthfully, other than, oh, if they're at the door, close the door. If they're not at the door, don't close the door. But you can see me doing it right here. For 520 mode, my strategy is that I want to look at Foxy at the beginning of the night. Because on 520 mode, they all start at the same time. And if they all attack at the same time, then your power just crashes. So you actually want to watch Foxy at the beginning of the night to try and slow him down. Because if you didn't know in this game, if you look at Foxy's camera, then he can't move. Anyways, for inspiration, obviously this game is inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's Ransomware, but it was specifically inspired by the video Weird FNAF Mobile Port. I like that video. In fact, this game is supposed to be a one-to-one recreation, but I thought that wouldn't really work out because my ideas were super different, and also I just didn't want to copy the video, so it isn't a one-to-one recreation. In case you were curious as to why I added Balloon Boy as a little weird pop-up guy, it was inspired by that one, there he is. It was inspired by that one meme clip where it's like the Family Guy clip, and then it just cuts to Bart and it says, "Click the Bart." I thought it would have been really funny to put that inside of a video game and with Balloon Boy, so that's what I did. I just put him in. Anyways, also, the visuals are very inspired by Five Nights at Wario's, which you can tell because just like that game, I threw a bunch of stock images in and then I just put the characters on top of the images. I'm actually really proud of the game's art direction though. I was afraid it was going to look really ugly and really goofy, but I actually think some of the renders, quote unquote renders, are actually pretty creepy. Oh my god, guys, they're uncanny. They're uncanny. This is like the dark prototype of FNAF. Uh, Another thing I was very happy with was how much fun I actually had playing the game. Because it's never fun when you make a game and then you realize it's boring as hell. But I actually played this game and I thought it was really fun. Uh, for the recharge mechanic, the reason I added that was because one, I didn't know how to make it so because I'm not good at I didn't know how to make it so if you close the door, it wouldn't just instantly drain all your power. So I was like, oh, what if you could recharge your power? So I added that. And also because I wanted the game to be fast. I don't like FNAF games where you just sit there doing nothing, waiting for something to happen. So I added the Valve power thing, so you always have something to do. As for Freddy, he was inspired by Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese rebooted. In that game, there's a character called the Costume. I was inspired by his mechanic. They don't work exactly the same. In that game, you have to watch the costume. In this game, you just have to shine your light at Freddy. But I really like the visual of the enemy grabbing the door open, so that's where I got the idea from. One thing I wanted to do with this game was I wanted to make it creepy, because this is a horror game. Obviously, I want to make it creepy. But I also wanted to kind of make it funny, because I feel like the idea of FNAF ransomware is inherently a really funny idea. Like a bunch of scammers get together and they see Five Nights at Freddy's and they try to recreate it as a virus, but they don't actually know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought that was a funny idea, so I kind of made this game a bit like, I don't know if I'd say silly, but it's definitely a bit wacky at times, especially with all the bad grammar. Like I don't know if I have in this recording, but I kept getting the screen where it's like, "Hello, I am Freddy Fazbear. I'm Freddy Fazbear," something like that. Uh, shit. Oh wait. Random events. Random events. Yeah, random events. I added a bunch of random events because I always like games that have a bunch of Easter eggs. And Freddy Fazbear. I like a bunch of games that have Easter eggs and random events in them. Uh, I'm not gonna tell you about any of them because I want you to find them. I guess I brought up the I'm Freddy Fazbear one. Oops. Uh, gameplay balance. I think I did a pretty good job of balancing the gameplay. Uh, Now that I think about it, I probably should have made 520 mode a bit harder. Uh, but then again, I feel like if I wouldn't be able to beat it, but I saw someone else beat it, I would be pretty pissed. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't, or else I would hurt my ego. Oops. Uh, oh yeah, wait, I actually do have another strategy. Uh, Past 1 a.m., you wanna you wanna forget about the cameras, and for Fox, you just want to hear his audio cue. I heard from a friend of mine who beta tested the game that Foxy, you don't have enough time to react to Foxy. Truthfully, I think he's just bad at the game, and if he's watching this, he needs to get good. Improve on your skills, buddy. Uh, Downloads. This game did not get popular. I'm not really like super heartbroken. I wasn't expecting it to get popular. In fact, I'm actually kind of glad it didn't get popular because I don't want to be known for this. This game, I like this game, but it's very, very rough around the edges. And I feel like it'd be really bad if this was all people knew me for. So I'm kind of glad this game didn't get popular, but I will admit, I definitely wish more people downloaded it. Oh, my ego. Probably the most frustrating thing, though, was that version 1.1, version 1.1. Yeah, no, version 1.1. It's very like broken because I accidentally put on turbo mode, which makes the game just run ridiculously fast and it breaks everything. And I published that build, and I was like, oh no, I gotta go delete that build. And I found out that the game only had one download, and that person very, very likely downloaded the broken build. So the first person to download the game probably got the broken version of the game. If they're watching this, I'm so sorry. Go play the new version. This isn't a plug. I'm just begging you to play the new version. Anyways, yeah, to circle back to my weird FNAF mobile port. If you watch the video, you know at the end there's like a boss fight moment against the weird puppet baby thing that appears at the end. I was gonna do that in this game, but I had no idea how to. Like, I thought it was a cool idea, but I didn't do it because I didn't know what the design should have been. I didn't just want to copy the one from the video. Uh, I am glad I didn't do it though, because I feel like it makes my game stand out more. Without the boss fight. If I added the boss fight, then it would have just been way too similar to that game. There's Balloon Boy. Oh, we clicked him. Uh, what else can I talk about? I mean, it's almost 5 a.m. I'm pretty sure the recording's gonna end. Uh, how much time is there left? Okay, there's Foxy hitting. Uh, oh, there it is. There's the secret screen. Hello, I'm Freddy. Yes, Freddy. Yes, that is my name. There's like multiple of those hidden screens. I'm actually pretty sure one of them doesn't appear in normal gameplay. I'm pretty sure I didn't add one of them. Lost media, cut content, data miners, get to it. One thing I am kind of upset about is the fact that I had to put a copyright music thing at the beginning. I mean, I'm glad I did it. I don't want people getting demonetized playing my game, but it is slightly upsetting because I would have rather not had done that to keep the immersion. But whatever. This game's very rough around the edges, but I'm proud of it. I thought I did a good job. I thought the game was actually kind of scary. I wasn't. I did jump playing this game, but I wasn't like scared playing it. My friends though, I had two friends play the game, and they were just, oh, I beat the night in the recording. I had two friends play the game. They were very scared playing it. At least one of them was. I don't know about the other. Alright, that it's 6 a.m. This is the hard night ending. I had no idea what to make this ending when I made it. And then eventually I just thought, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't make an ending. Maybe I should literally just say, wow, you beat it. Good job. I don't need a special ending for it. Yeah. Uh, as a fun fact, I'll probably put an image up of it now. The normal ending you get, it was actually inspired by a real life ransomware video I saw, like a video of real life ransomware. Multiple things in this game are actually inspired by real life viruses. Unfortunately, I won't have any time to tell you about it because the recording's about to end. Oh man, oh, please don't click that button. You don't want to find out what happens when you click the config button. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're a sick weirdo. Anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna leave Freddy forever. Bye, Freddy.